Hello and welcome again to Immigration News and Views. My name is David Nachman. I'm one of the managing attorneys at the NPZ Law Group. We have offices located in Ridgewood, New Jersey, northern New Jersey. We also have an office located in the Stanek Station, which is down in near Branchburg, Somerville, New Jersey. That's recently opened in August. And we also have an office in Midtown Manhattan and a small office located out in Indiana. And so today I just want to bring everyone up to date with regard to a meeting that I attended on September 15th at the Vermont Service Center. It was the Vermont Service Center Open House. The Vermont Service Center Open House gave us an opportunity to meet with the directorate at the Vermont Service Center, but this was actually a special meeting because what they did was they were good enough to invite the directorate from the California Service Center and the folks who are responsible for processing the O, P, and Q visas. So it was a unique opportunity for us, one, to speak to the Vermont Service Center about what's going on there, but also to have an opportunity to introduce ourselves and to meet with the powers that be from the California Service Center and to hear sort of a day in the life with regard to visa processing of OPs and Qs, which our office does quite a few of these types of visas. So one of the things which we'd like to just bring to your attention is that there was a slide presentation on OP and Q visa that was put out by the by the Vermont Service Center, by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. If you would like to receive a copy of this PowerPoint presentation, we encourage you to send an email to us or to just give us a call. And what we'll do is provide it to you. It's a fairly extensive slide presentation, PowerPoint presentation, which gives you filing tips, which are tremendously helpful for filing your O's, your P's, and your Q non-immigrant visas. As you're probably aware, O visas are for individuals with extraordinary ability, and also O1Bs are for individuals who are distinguished in the field of motion pictures. P's are for performing artists. There's also a P3 visa, which is for cultural uniqueness, and the Q visa is also a cultural exchange visa, mostly for Disney. However, there have been some interesting developments in that area where the Q visa can be used for translators and language teachers. So one of the things, there are just so many takeaways from that meeting at the Vermont Service Center, which were tremendously valuable, but probably one of the very important discussions had to do with the movement that we're going to see over the next several months and years toward e-filing, which is the electronic filing system that the that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has been trying to implement over time. And so they drew an interesting distinction between filings that are done at the lockbox and filings that are done at the service centers, and that there is a distinction in the methodologies or the filing methodologies for those various types of filings. So, for example, at the service centers, we discussed whether or not you have double-sided or single-sided pages, whereas at the lockboxes you could do double-sided. So the service centers are suggesting that if you file at the service center, it should be single-sided pages, and at the lockbox, double-sided pages are acceptable. So that's like one of the small takeaways. There was also a very valuable discussion about the Buy American, Hire American. Actually, at the stakeholders meeting, a representative from Washington, D.C. was piped in who discussed the fact that they're working on a memorandum, which is in a draft form right now, where the Buy American, Hire American initiatives of the Trump administration are going to in some way impact non-immigrant visas across the board. And they were a little bit cryptic about how this memorandum was going to shake out, but they were clear that this is something that's coming. So obviously we're going to do what we can on an ongoing basis to ensure that our viewers like you are kept up to date with regard to various developments from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. So with that, if you have any additional questions about our attendance at the stakeholders meeting, there were quite a number of subjects that were covered. on that day. But if you have particular questions that we may be able to assist you, your family members, or any member of your staff with, please feel free to reach out for us. Our email address is below on the screen. You can also check out our website, or you can call us at 201-670-0006. Thanks very much for being with me today, and we look forward to continuing to be of assistance to you.